Pop, it goes to a direction. Yeah, that's nice. So as the market is going in your direction, remember what I always say, always pay yourself as the market is making money available to you. So we keep trading our stop loss right there, so that we are paying ourselves as the market is making money available to us. Okay, amazing. Nice, 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 guys. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Oh god. Right? Look at that. Look at what just happened, guys. Look at what happened. Amazing. See what I always tell you guys. Follow your strategy regardless of the outcome of the previous trade. Look at that. We had a loss right here. We took a loss. But once we had a buy, look, we caught it from here all the way here. And that's the power of trading with the direction of the market. Absolutely crazy of a trade. And let's go. I think right now we are still in negative, but about 300. Wow, we're really really down, right? So right now we've taken our first win, right? Our first win of the day. So let's see how we can take another trade right there. Let's see if we can actually have another opportunity right here. So let's speed price. I'm loving this platform. I love how it's actually mimicking the market. Like this looks so real, guys. So if you actually like to actually get it for yourself, there'll be a link down in the description. The first link in the description. You can actually get 25% off by using the link down in the description. You get 25% off the either the lifetime or the yearly fee. Check it out via the link down in the description. You actually love it. Backtesting is very important because it's able to actually show you what you can do, what you can tweak, and all that. Very very important. If you don't know, if you don't know how profitable your strategy is, you have to do this every now and then so that you develop the confidence in the market. So I like this rally based drop. I mean, rally based drop supply zone. Then we are seeing the market now react coming to our area. So let's see how it's going to actually be. So we are seeing it approaching our level. So we are seeing the market is in our zone. But like I always say, that's because the market is in your zone doesn't mean that it's going to react. Of course, right now we are bearish and the market is actually coming to my POI. But should I test something? No. I want to see how the market reacts from my zone. I want to see proper rejection from my zone, like something like that. So when I see a first rejection like that, you can even go to the lower time frame to see how it is. Then let's go for the next candle open. Ah, nice, sweet stuff. So that has confirmed that um I'm actually we're actually looking to sell. However, this looks like a very late entry, but this is because this thing was actually the tool I'm using to actually jump price, it was jumping like too crazy. So we can target this low right there. There, we'll be very conservative. We need another win. We definitely need another win, right? So risking the same 1% right there. So we place the trade, and then we just roll. Let's see how it is. We are we're in. However, I can see that we actually dropped in profit, but we seemed to be retracing. So let's see how that's going to play out. If let's see if our supply zone is going to hold or we will be taken out. Anything can happen. Anything can happen at any particular time. So price seems to be stalling. We've went to the downside and then we're back again. So it's not really clear. But overall, we are bearish. We are taking a loss. We are taking a loss here. We are being hit, guys. So we've been hit. So the market, we ended from here. The market dropped in my direction. We went to the upside. We dropped. It pushed back again. So we've actually taken another loss right there. So let's see. Are we still bearish? I still think we are bearish. I still think this all is a zone that the market is reacting from. So let's see right here. Let's push price. So if we continue going to the downside, I'm actually going to jump in. So we've tapped into this area, dropped. Let's see if we can tap back into the zone. Okay. We are back into the zone again. Dang. So if we can show bearish scenario, bearish momentum, or actually jumping. So we are actually seeing that. Let's see if we can move a bit further in our zone right there. Okay. So the market just blasted that level right there, like there's nothing there. So it seems that you simply have to follow price action. So you can see that for some time. Let me just zoom go to the higher time frame. So learn how to actually read price action, guys. Learn how to do that. So you can see we've we're bearish for a long time, right? After being bearish for a long time, now we seem to be having broken this level, this level. However, we have another zone right here, and this is the only zone I'm going to actually wait for. If this gets broken, then my bias would have shifted from bearish to now bullish. So let's see if it's going to be broken. So the market seems to have broken that level or just faked it out, and now we're seeing it react a bit. Okay, so this is just a reaction. Now we can actually sell from here, target those lows right there. You come here if you want to actually sell. So stop loss above there, above the high that was actually created. And then we have our target somewhere here. So this is like a 1 to 4, risking 1%. I think I'd made a mistake. No wonder it wasn't showing like, no wonder it wasn't showing, because that first trade was supposed to have actually giving us profit right here. So let's see, our risk is this right there. So we're in right here. So if you don't understand, this is very simple. We have a radical drop supply zone. We have our zone right there. The market takes out all these people here. It takes out everyone, comes into our zone. So we jump in. Let's see how it's going to react. We jumped in right there. The market pushed in our direction a bit. And then the market seems to be going to the upside. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. So let's see what's going to happen here. Are we going to take a loss or we're going to take a win? No idea. So we sharply went in our direction, but however, we seem to be so much. What the fuck? What? Damn! Nah, come on, you can't do that to me. Fuck! See what happened? Our stop loss was just here. The market literally just took us out and then went exactly in our direction. Fuck. Okay. Interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So I don't know what's happening. It seems it can't run anymore. I don't know what's happening. So we are pretty much down right here. We are down like 3%. And this was crazy. Look at that. This was crazy because our analysis was right and my stop loss was just above there. So it really just took me out and then dropped out like crazy. So I don't know what's happening. It is just frozen. It says cannot data is not downloaded yet. Please try again later. I don't know what is happening. Let me see if I can refresh this and do it again. Let me see if we can do that. Dang. Okay, we seem to be back. We seem to be back. So I don't know what happened there. I think some of the data has been removed. I don't know why. Oh, this is where we were. Is this where we were? I'm confused now. I think this is the move that we actually took us out right there. Yeah. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy stuff, right? Is this the move that stopped us out? I can't. I'm not sure now. I'm confused. Right. I'm confused right here. I think this is the move. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Yeah, this was the move that fucked us out. Like this was crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. Like it literally just dropped and took us out. Crazy, crazy fucking thing right here. So yeah, let's see. So we seem now to be bearish now because the market just took me out from there. So this becomes the new zone. This becomes the new zone right there. Yeah, I can't believe we've been running over 30 minutes. Let me yeah, I think this will be our last trade. Let's see how what happens on this particular trade right there. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Otherwise, this was fun. This was absolutely fun. All right. I think I've just missed out. You can see that the market literally just came near to my zone and I was left out. Let me see if we can pull back into the zone. Let's see if we can pull back into the zone and everything. Yeah. I need another win, guys. I need another win. We need another win for the team. Yeah. So, like I always say, guys, these outcomes of individual trades are outside the circle of our control. No matter how much you want to win, you cannot force the market to give you a win, no matter what. Damn. Look at that. Damn. We've missed out of a very, very nice win right there. That would have been very, very nice. So it's clear we're still very, very much bearish. So we're looking for the last trade, guys. We're looking for the last trade. Okay, I like this. So what do we have here? We have a rally base drop. Then we have very, very nice level right there. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have a very nice reaction there. Let's wait for proper push break, or I mean last candle after that. Yeah. Okay, so we can now we are kind of late because we're supposed to have gotten in from there. But regardless, we are going to take a trade here, and then our stop loss is just going to be above here. Then our target will be somewhere below here. Guys, that was so unfair. That was so unfair. The market just literally just took us out, and then the market just goes all the way to take profit. Who does that, guys? Who does that? So let's see how it's going to. We are very late in this trade right there. We are very, very late. Yeah, but it was respecting this area right here. So we are about to be taken out, guys. We are about to be taken out. About to be taken out. Wow. We're out. Wow. Okay, so this has failed. Then we have another zone right there in front. I still believe that this market is bearish. So this is the next zone right there. So as long as the market is showing you signs of a reversal, as long as the market is um, respecting your POIs, keep on trading. All right. Remember, any POI can hold. This POI can hold. This POI can hold, but no one knows with absolutely certainty that this zone is going to actually hold. No one knows. So it's all about trying every zone that meets your criteria. So we are in our zone right here. So let's see what's going to happen there. So we are showing signs of rejection right there. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so we can jump into this particular trade right here because we are still bearish. We are still very bearish actually. So my risk will be right here. My stop loss will be there. My top profit will be below here. And then I'll be risking 1% every time. So be consistent with your risk management every time. So we are in. I hope this will be the last trade. Honestly, this is fun. I love it. But when it takes long, it will be very, very difficult for me to. It will take long for me to actually edit this video and all that, and be able to export it and all that. So I hope this is the last trade that we actually take, and I hope it's a win. Hope, hope. Which is a very, very bad strategy. Yeah. Otherwise, I've enjoyed this session. I hope you have, and I hope you've learned something from this session right here. Let's try to speed things up a little bit, a tiny bit. Okay, we seem to be moving in our direction. So if the market breaks this, I'll move my stop loss to break even. If we break that level right there, I'll move my stop loss to break even. Yeah. So like I said, if you'd like to actually do this for your own strategy, backtest for your own strategy, there's a link down in the description, the first link in the description, which gets you 25% off the purchase of this backtesting software, the Forex Tester Online. I would highly recommend this backtesting software. As you can see, it helps you actually learn more about your strategy, see how your strategy works, see how the strategy performs. And remember, this is 2018, I mean, and that's a loss. And we're down. And unfortunately, I would have to actually stop here because it's going to take too long. Unfortunately, 2018 wasn't a good year for me at this particular point, as you can see. Damn. See, we just taken out there and the market dropped in our direction. Crazy things. All right, so as you can see, you're able to go back as far as 2018, 2019, like as far back as you can. You can backtest any currency pair that you like, and then you're able to actually do this very, very nicely, very seamlessly. You can take trades seamlessly. You're able to see everything right here. All right, so you can see that if we come to a P&L, we are down about $700 right here. And then let me see if we can actually see our statistics right there. Where is the statistics? Where's the summary? Let me see the summary right here. So we took a couple of losses, guys. We took a couple of losses. A little bit two break evens right there, a couple of losses. I'm surprised I can't see that big win that we had right there. Yeah. So this way the analytics right there. So as you can see, we've taken a total of 8 trades, and then we've taken 1 winning trade, and then we've lost 7 trades, and then so you can see that consecutive profits 1, consecutive losses 5, and then maximum loss was 270, and maximum profit was 370 because the market actually I don't know what happened there. I think I deduced a smaller risk on that particular trade that actually went in our direction. So we are actually net negative on this particular uh, backtesting session and everything. I can see that all the stats are right here. So you can do this for your own strategy and actually learn more about it and find ways of tweaking and everything. So if you'd like to actually purchase this, there'll be a link down in the description that you can now actually go to here. You can actually come here. If you'd like to buy it, just come here, you get started. The pricing, you can see the prices are here. You can get either the lifetime, or you can get a yearly. So yearly is about $179, and by using our discount down in the description. And then also for lifetime, instead of you paying 299, you can pay 269, and you get all these very, very important things that are going to help you become a consistently profitable trader. So the link will be down in the description. Let's get it right now. Unfortunately, I can't continue because it will be more than an hour and it will be too long. All right. So let's hope you found value in this video and everything. If you have, make sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comment section. All right, you guys. Until next time, goodbye.